Hi, everybody. I'm Tracie Mahan, and this is going to be a 5-card pull for the collective for whatever time ahead this is for you, whenever you're listening for it. So what I'm going to do is I grab 3 different decks of cards. I pull 5 positions for those decks of cards, and then I give you the story that comes to me for those positions. So let's get started. Let's go find out what the cards have to say. All right, so here we go. These are the 3 decks that I selected. Plus, I'm going to get our theme with the Magic is Real deck. And let's pull out our theme for the week ahead. Asking Spirit to show us what is it that we have coming up in the forward days. What would be in the highest and best good for us to know? I always like for a hopper to come out before I just pick one. Find love in all you do today. When you come from a place of love, you'll find your outcome comes from love as well. And this is a picture from my backyard on a foggy morning. That's a sunrise on a foggy morning. Oh, cool. So finding love in all that you do today. So let's find out what these cards have to say to back up that love call. Right? You're going to hear the birds in the background. They're very excited about being here with us today. We've got 2 cockatiels and 2 parakeets. That's what you hear in the background. Now that I said that, they stopped. I love that though. But I have my old dog sitting in front of the door sleeping, so I can't shut the door to buffer some of the bird sounds. So for those of you that notice it, that is what is happening. Okay, so I haven't asked the question yet, so let's find out what's happening. 8 of Cups. Okay, well, got the 8 of Cups coming out of the deck. There might be some of you might feel like it's time to walk away from something that's going on. Maybe you're just getting tired of an old routine or a cycle or something of that nature. Maybe there's too many patterns being repeated here. And it's just time for a change. Something got to change. Okay, something's going to change, but love it because that's what the first card said to do. Find love in all the things that you do today. Okay, again, 8 of Wands. I'm hearing the song, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? Okay, so moving forward, asking what is it that's going to be in the highest best good for the collective for this reading at this time. The first card I set down, that is the card that is how we go into the week. The second card I set down is the card that's what the energy you bring into the week. The third card I set down, that is the hidden message. What is it you're not seeing? Fourth card is your action step. And the fifth card is the outcome. Sorry, I'm trying to straighten out the cards for those of you watching this on video. I'm going to start, I'm going to see how it works out to put my audio recordings over on Podbean. So I am over there if anybody finds that easier to listen to than being here on YouTube. But if you're listening to this on Podbean and you'd like to see the video version of it, that is on YouTube. Okay, so to go with what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, but it might be time to walk away. These are the precursors. Okay, so this is foreshadowing mystery, premonitions. To me, it feels like this isn't new to you. This is something you knew was coming. This is something you knew was coming, that this time to walk away was going to get here. And you're here. You're there. You're there. You made it. It is time to walk away. All right. Okay. So, is it for the collective? That's too many cards. Sorry. Yes, I'm here. That wasn't the one. The first card on the top of that deck was Enchanted. So, oh, some of you might have felt like you were under a spell and you weren't able to walk away, but now it's time to walk away. Oh, this is interesting. We're getting a reading before the reading. Okay, here is how we go into the week. Next card is, what do we bring with it? Next card is, what is the hidden aspect? Next card, what is our action step? And the last card from this deck, what is the outcome. All right, so getting these cards shuffled up. Last deck of cards, asking again, what is it that is important to know as a collective as we go into this week ahead? First card, how are we going into the week? What do we bring? What is hidden? What is the action step and what is the outcome? Okay. Now remember, the theme is find love in all that you do today. So even if we just don't know if we like these answers, we're going to love them. Okay. I'm going to pull out a pendulum and I'm asking to please show me yes. Thank you. And please show me no. Thank you. Are all the cards on the table the correct cards for this reading for the collective today? It was saying yes before it could even finish. Okay, let's get into the reading. Okay. There could be a victory in something that's going on here for you, and you're going to see the beauty in the situation. There are signs all around you that are happening. It's time to watch them. I think that was in one of the Daniel readings as well. Arcturian Daniel, if you have been following those, I think he's been telling you to watch the signs. But there's something that is shifting, something, look at the picture if you're able to see the video of this. He's got all kinds of little symbols and drawings on his face in this picture. I like little tattoos all over his body, but they're symbols and like sacred geometry. So yeah, symbols, signs, messages, they're all around you. They're happening. They're coming in. So start paying attention. Start paying attention because there's victory in something and you're about to see, if you haven't already seen, the beauty in a situation. Even if that is the situation that the pre-cards came out and said is ending. I say that, and then here's a card of new beginnings in this stack. The next stack that I'm reading here is what do you bring into this week? And you get the sun card. You're bringing in that kiss of magic right there with the sun card. Wishes coming true, dreams. It's like God kissing your forehead and saying, what do you want? Right? Establishment, growth, and fulfillment. You are growing in some way. You've got a new beginning. All these cards are pointing towards a new beginning. So isn't that fascinating that the cards that wanted to jump out before I was pulling cards were all about letting something go. And these cards are all about a victory and something shifting and coming forward. You're going to start seeing the beauty of it. There's a new beginning. There's you're going to find growth and fulfillment in this. You've got the kiss of God himself on it. Everything is going in. What is it that you're not seeing? There is possibly a truth here that you're not seeing, but a truth in the sense that you need to look at how this was all created. You created all of this through your thoughts, through your desires, through putting up boundaries, through knowing what you wanted, through all of these efforts that you brought forward. Also, some of you may not be aware that you are a healer as well in this. And you brought in a more pure energy, which is bringing you, when you got honest with yourself, when you started bringing in all this energy of desire of what do you want, and realizing that what you want doesn't have to come at a cost to anybody else, and that you have the right to pursue your desires. You come into this truth of your own, and you come into it with a pure and loving heart, then all this stuff starts to open. So what is the action step behind all of this? The High Priestess. See, you're coming into an energy, an activation, a part of yourself that's so much more expansive than where you were. You were stuck in a denser energy. You were doing a loop. You were doing this pattern, this cycle, right? That's what the first cards were saying. But then it says, come into this loving place of where you are today. Come into that and love where you are. And when you did that, when you came into that with good intentions, with this idea of this new beginning and growth and fulfillment and moving forward, you became stronger, you're able to see the beauty in all things. See, that's kind of the same thing there, isn't it? So you're seeing the love, you're seeing the beauty in all things, and it's opening all these doors, and it's empowering you. You are feeling empowered by this, and it's bringing in your abundance in all things. This doesn't necessarily mean financial abundance, right? This can mean abundance in this beautiful spirituality, this knowingness of who you are, an abundance in your truth and your connection to spirit and your connection to source energy, right? Okay. Wow. All right. What is the outcome? Oh, interesting. Well, now we're going to have to pull some more cards, right? We've got some information here. So we got the Two of Swords, but the Two of Swords, to me right now, they're tied. So to me, I feel like this, because that's the thing that I am noticing, and I don't know if you can tell in the video, but the thing that ties them is green. That cord that ties them is green. So whatever decision you had to make is healed now, or it's healing. And up here, I don't know what this represents, but it looks like a black hole, right? It looks like a big dot. So whatever darkness it left on you when you had to make that decision, maybe you had to make a decision to walk away from something and it was really hard, but that's starting to heal now. And that hole that it left in you is starting to heal. You may have even retreated or feel like retreating in that, but what's happening is that silence is making you stronger and helping you to know more about who you are, what you want, what you're willing to accept and receive, and what you're not. And are the people around you, the kindred spirits around you, they're watching you go through that transformation. And those who are truly your kindred spirits, truly your soul family, are going to, well, I don't want to say it like that, because sometimes soul family plays roles in your life where they have to be the jerk in order to get you to push yourself forward to the next thing, right? So I don't want to say that somebody that is hurting you right now isn't part of your soul family, because they may have signed up to play a role like that to move you forward into your greatness, so that you would finally put your foot down, so you would finally set that boundary, so you would finally say, I deserve to be treated better than this, so that you would stand into your power, and you're doing it. And these kindred souls are helping you go into that transformation. Okay, so we are going to pull some more cards with this just to get a little more clarity, as it would be nice to have more of the outcome. Now we do get the 10 of Wands too, but again, it is tied with green rope. So for me, those wounds are healing now. Everything that was the burden is now being healed. Everything that you were carrying, everything that you were finally acknowledging, and acknowledging it with love. Remember, you're acknowledging it with love. It's finally healing. 5 of Pentacles. Just looking at this, as I'm actually trying to make out this picture. I know that we got seashells on here. So there's the seashell on this picture is broken. And again, there's a lot of healing that has been happening as you recognize the things that are going on. As you are stepping into your higher frequencies. And again, this card down here, the High Priestess card, that is not gender specific. This is you going into a higher realm of self. But you had to find where you were broken before you could do that. You had to do the work, figure it out. You had to find the wounds in order to be the victor in this. Oh, where was that? There was the victory. The victory was in here. Oh, over here. So you have a victory. Oh, let's see. There is something that was burdening you, that felt like the weight of the world on you, and you felt broken in that. But this reading here is saying that you're finding your way out of that, that you're finding your way to some truth. You're finding your way to some empowerment. You're finding your way to your own spiritual connection. And yeah, something new, something really beautiful is going to get offered to you. Doors are opening. There's abundance coming in as you are in alignment with yourself and with your kindred spirits. You're finding your way. Okay, so we're getting a lot of pentacles in here, which is really telling me that you're going to be supported. It's really telling me you're going to be supported. That might be financially, it might be even emotionally, that you're going to have the support you're looking for. And again, another pentacle, 3 pentacle cards in a row. So this is like your balance. This is you going into balance. It's you going into being supported and loved and loving yourself and putting love at the center of all things. And even though you love other people, it should not come at a cost to you to love them. So peace, playfulness, and sanctuary and hope. Those were the ones that fell face up. I'll go ahead and put them down. Oh, and change and dreams. Those 2. Trust, wisdom. Okay. Okay. So as you were diving into that shadow self, you got wisdom. You brought in change. You're trusting the process. You brought in peace, playfulness. You brought in a sanctuary for yourself as you separated yourself from the things that weren't working. I'm going to take all the cards that fell. So, I mean, if they're going to be that good, we might as well take them, right? We want that. We got wisdom. We got peace. We got dreams. We got change. We've got hope. We've got sanctuary, playfulness. All of those just fell out. And at the center of it all, we've got the love. All right, you guys, this has been fun. And I hope that you got a lot out of this reading and you're seeing how even the things that seem scary and intense that are going on in life right now, the things that seem uncertain, even those things are taking you to something great. Okay, so hang in there. You've got this. Don't forget to click like on the video. And if you have comments, please share them. It all helps me share this video around. It helps support me on this channel, and I really appreciate it. So thank you so much. Bye-bye.